I understand that President Trump won the election, but that doesn't mean when it comes to advise and consent that every member of the Senate has to bow and step back a few steps for every nominee proposed by this new president. We have a responsibility to ask what's right for America, what's right in terms of the values and judgments that we bring to this job as well. It is not a happy moment for me to say this, but I do stand in opposition to the nomination of Jeff Sessions to serve as Attorney General of the United States. The reason I don't view this as a happy moment is I've known him for 20 years, and we've worked in the Senate, in committee, and on the floor. I know him personally. I've met his family. And to say that I don't support him for this elevation to Attorney General is one that is hard to say, but I know that I have to. This is not a decision I've come to lightly. Senator Sessions is a colleague of over 20 years, but the question we now face is whether he is the right person to be the #1 law enforcement official in the United States of America. He comes to this new opportunity in a sharply divided nation. We have a controversial new president who already has seen an executive order blocked by the courts in what appears to be record time. Think about that for a moment. Donald Trump has been president of the United States for 19 days. In those 19 days, he has issued an executive order stopped by the federal courts of the land from implementation, and he has dismissed an attorney general. No other new president in 19 days can point to that happening. It's an indication of the types of policies that he's promoting. It's also an indication that in the future, he is likely to again test the separation of powers in this government. In this context, the need for an independent attorney general has never been greater. We need an attorney general who will not just serve as the president's lawyer or cheerleader, but who will defend the constitutional rights of everyone, including protecting those rights from an overreaching president if necessary. As a member of the Judiciary Committee, I've carefully considered this nomination, and I'm not persuaded that Senator Sessions will serve that level of independence. Also, I have strong concerns that if he is confirmed, he won't adequately pursue the cause of justice on a range of important issues. In his nomination hearing, Senator Sessions said on issue after issue, he would simply follow the law, enforce the law. But that doesn't come close to capturing the real role of the Attorney General. The Attorney General, as Chief Prosecutor in America, doesn't just, quote, follow the law. That person uses his discretion to determine how the law is enforced and who it's enforced against. Ignoring that is to ignore one of the key elements of service as Attorney General. As Acting Attorney General Sally Yates reminded us, the Attorney General has a critical role at times in even standing up to the President. The American Bar Association standards say that the duty of the prosecutor is to seek justice, not merely to convict. I don't have confidence, based on the answers he's given me, that Senator Sessions would follow that standard.